Hi. I'm rocky this morning. Um, I got another freaking sty in my eye. It's so gross. Um, and I think it's just because it's because I'm crying with my makeup on, or I'm picking up a lot of boxes, and stuff, right? Other people's stuff, and I need to be more careful, but I'll either wash my hands or maybe putting on, like, wearing glasses with the dust, because it'll irritate. And it's been windy. It's been windy, like a lot more windy. So it's something. But I woke up this morning. I'm like, why can't I open my eye? And I looked in the mirror. I was like, I look like Rocky. So that's my situation. I felt it last night, and I was doing my heating pad stuff, and this morning I thought I'm gonna do it today. Fortunately, I'm not tutoring today. It's Thursday. I should do my timeline. Thursday, February 25th. So I was gonna do a pickup today, but I was able to move it for tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna focus on just healing this sucker today. Yeah, I'm just coordinating with that person. I was supposed to go pick up stuff. I'm like, oh, how about tomorrow morning? So I had mentioned that I hadn't been meditating because I've been running around, and so I took the time today to meditate and just really ask God, like, okay, it's because I've been thinking about, like, this, where am I putting my energy, right? And it's a good cause, and apparently it's like people are still reaching out. I mean, it's like I want to stop it because I'm like, okay, I need to. I mean, it costs money to drive TJ, right? Traveling traveling expenses. So I am thinking, okay, I know I looked at my finances. I know I had some wiggle room, but I gotta be smart. I'm a smart girl, right? So I'm like, okay, I might have to put a cap on this. I was thinking after I set up the GoFundMe account, that would be like, so I might do like one more week of travel, of actually taking stuff. And then maybe the following week, I don't know. I don't even want to plan ahead. I'm just trying to get through this week and to empty out my living room, because it's bleeding into my bedroom now. Which is great. I mean, it's abundance, right? I'm not gonna complain. It's gonna help people, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for friends and family that are helping. But I miss my little space. I can't do a lot of dancing because there's like boxes. I gotta be a little more careful, a little more flexible, and I don't want to like trip over stuff. Yeah. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, do I need to put a cap on that, or do I keep doing that? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? So that's in the back of my head, right? So I just used the healing stone today, not my whole abalone shell, but just my healing stone. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit with you, God, and just be like, okay. So I saw a light, and then I wrote it down. So I saw waves, and it started from the top left corner, and it seemed like it was wanting to come down, like there was like something holding it back. Wanting to come down, and something was holding it back because it wouldn't go past like the corner almost, so it would stop. And then I saw like they weren't clear waves like other times where it's like filling up, right? Where it's like filling up. No, it had the sensation that it was filling up, and it wasn't clear waves. It was more just like the shadow of the wave, like just like maybe just lifting up, and it wasn't filling up all the way. And then what ended up happening was the movement to the left side. It was left side and up, as if wanting to go into a circle. So it was starting to like go this way, to my left, and it was like starting to wanting to come up, and then it would stop like right here. So it was, I don't know if you guys remember when I mentioned it. When I mentioned it for me, and coincidentally, I'm preparing some of these videos during that time frame of when my cycle was coming to an end, and it's funny because I'm watching these videos. I'm preparing some like for the weekend, right? Like I know I'm gonna be gone all day Saturday, and I learned my lesson from last week that I got home late, and I plan to come home late again because they're gonna have a powwow. They're trying to, my cousin and the other leader, one of the other, she's a leader, the other family person, lady, who's trying to get all the families organized, you know, to advocate for themselves. They're gonna have a powwow after I do the division of stuff, and I had asked if I can stay and just observe and take notes, and I've been wanting to like take pictures of the families, so that I can do like thank you cards, and put a face to, you know, and a little bit of their story of you know, just their struggle, their, you know, what their goals were moving, because I mean mostly everybody from TJ, well, I mean way back when that colony was being built, people were coming from all parts of Mexico, right? And trying to, you know, like anybody, right? When you moved somewhere new, you're just trying to improve your life. And so I wanted to interview people and do like a little story with them, and send those in the thank you cards. But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, I'm gonna be late, so I wanted to schedule the videos to post for the rest of this month, and so I'm noticing that it's around that time when that wave was like it felt like it was a circle, almost like a cycle almost completing, and then it would stop, and then it would go a little bit more the next day, and then it would like come to a full circle where the light was still in the middle. It felt like that, only that it was going and it was stopping like right here. So the movement would go like this, go up, and then it would stop right here, and I could still see the light right here. What else did I put? Wanting to go in a circle, but then stopping, like before with the cycles. I felt like it was, because this whole like my ships are coming in, like blessings, I'm at the point of like I'm waiting, right? 6 months. Like I got the feeling that it was like whatever blessings are coming in, it's like like it's coming but it's stopping, like it's coming but it's stopping, and I don't know if it's me stopping it. And the funny thing is that so I mentioned I had pushed my timeline back with how I'm posting my videos, and the reason why this is important, it's because, you know, when you put something out there, I mean, I mentioned it yesterday. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video. I mentioned it to someone that I was talking to about the energy. We don't realize the power of our words, right? The power of the energy that we give off when we're interacting with people. And I was, you know, this person was being influenced by other people in her life, and you know, she wanted to come with me to TJ, and she was just like really anxious and worried about it. And I was just like, if you're gonna allow other people to influence your energy in that way, then, you know, stay home. You know, like think about it. On a plus note, she actually texted me this morning, and she's just like, you know, I did my research, and the worries were for something else. Like she just figured it out, and she's like, I'm excited, I want to go, I'm going. I'm like, okay. Sure. You know, it's, but again, I was explaining to her, I'm like, we forget, right? I had mentioned in some of the other videos about sports games, and how you feel the energy when you're there, right? With the crowd. And you know, then there's people at home who dress up, and they're like, you know, gung-ho that because they're dressed up in their team's colors, they're going to influence the outcome of the game. It's the same. So that's a positive like energy, right? Of like, yeah. It's gonna be the same the opposite way, whether it's anxiety, whether it's fear, it's going to have a ripple effect, right? And that's why I was telling her, I'm like, I don't need any anxious vibes as I'm crossing the border, as I'm going into this other country. Like, I need things to like, you know, and I know they're gonna be fine. Like, I just know. So where was I going with that? Gosh darn it. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That I pushed my timeline back. So when I'm posting these videos for people to see, handful of people that follow me, right? It's clearly not like the thousands, but it's still energy is being put out, right? I mentioned it before, this concept of doing like Zoom sessions, right? And still, for me, I still feel connected to those people. Like I could feel the energy through that medium, right? Like when I text certain people, like I could feel that energy translate through this phone. I could feel it. I mean, other people may not, but I could feel it. And so it's funny because sometimes I'm hearing like Christopher Minopon make certain comments and then I'm just like laughing because I'm like, that's related to the video that I posted. It's related to the video that I posted. Now, and as I'm looking at the timeline, oh gosh, I have to sneeze. As I'm looking at the timeline, I'm really close to just being a month out. It's close to like a month difference. And so, you know, what I'm posting was a month ago. But the energy is still captured in that. It's still captured in that. And so when I post it and release it, publish it, it's called publishing. When it's published, that's the energy that was held up in that message coming out. Why was I saying that? Excuse me. I forgot what I was saying that. It had to do with blessings coming. I don't know. Excuse me. I mean, even as I'm looking at my spread, it's Thursday, right? So I'm looking at my spread. There was a tower moment yesterday. It showed up. It's in the middle of my reading. Three of Pentacles, tower. Gosh, why I can't remember the bottom ones. I don't know. The funny thing is, the video I'm posting for tonight, it says the same thing. I forgot the bottom one. I didn't have a tower moment. I gave someone a tower moment yesterday. I think I mentioned it. Yesterday being Wednesday, and it was the middle of the reading of the week. It was, gosh, I wonder if this is allergies. Now I'm thinking about it, because we're getting wind advisories and stuff since yesterday. And like I could feel the air, the cold air at night. I have to close the doors. I wonder if that's it. Ugh. Because I used to have allergies many moons ago. And then I moved up to the high desert, and miraculously they were gone. And then the moment that I come back down, that I move back down, I get them again. I bet you that's what that is. Crap. But anyways, oh gosh, I hate that I get distracted. What was I saying? Gosh darn it. I don't remember. I don't remember. Tower moment. I gave someone else a tower moment. I don't feel like it was a tower moment for me. I didn't clarify what the tower moment was. There's a Three of Pentacles, tower. Oh, gosh darn it, I don't remember what the bottom one is. But I gave someone a tower moment yesterday. And I guess I could have given this other person that's going to come with me this weekend, I could have given her a tower moment in the sense, again, tower moments aren't like scary. Sometimes they're not scary. Sometimes it's like just a transformation or like this awareness, right? And even my oracle card said, you know, a message from the past for the future. You know, safe space, creative space. What else did it say? It said, your body remembers, right? And the funny thing is that I know for the first interaction that I had where this person was upset with me, it was defensive and felt like I was disrespecting this person because I didn't want to go into this person's house, you know, to like I was creating space. And I told this person, like, I don't want to be in your space. I'm going to wait. And until you go back to work. and she was upset. She was upset. I'm like, I'm okay with you being upset with me. I mean, this is what it triggers for me. I'm clearly not in a position, well, I'm choosing to not invest in that interaction because it's an energy that I'm like, I want to conserve my energy. And it's clearly still triggering for me. So this person was fine. So I must have created a tower moment because I made a comparison. I didn't mean to make a comparison. I was trying to focus on my feelings about it, but it did bring up something about my past. So not as strong of a trigger, but triggered enough to where I'm just like, I'll wait. And then for this other person that I had a conversation with after that interaction, we were talking about her past. We were talking about her past and how she was being triggered by the information that she was getting from these other individuals about anxiety and but then I was thinking, well, where was my tower moment? Where was my tower moment in that? Right? Like, I mean, I had a good day, came home, you know, I unloaded my car. Those unless those were the mini tower moments. But my water's boiling from my eye. I could hear it. Okay, I gotta go. I mean, so we'll see, right? We'll see. Maybe the reading is for other people this week. I don't know. I mean, the week's not over, so I'm sure something will pop up. And if it will, I'll let you guys know. But I need to go get my water so I could take care of this situation. My rocky eye. So you guys have a good one. Bye. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, you know, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and you know, we'll see what else comes next for me.